The Fires of Vulcan, the 12th Doctor Who Big Finish release in the main range, first released in 4 parts across CD, cassette and download on the 18th of September 2000, and written by Steve Lyons. Strangely enough, with all the Big Finish I've been listening to over the past few months, I haven't yet had a story with the 7th Doctor and Mel. I've had plenty with the 7th Doctor and Ace, and had one with the 6th Doctor and Mel, but strangely enough, 7th Doctor and Mel has never really come up. But here we are. The 7th Doctor and Mel, voiced by Sylvester McCoy and Bonnie Langford, well, it's a bit tricky to explain. In 1980, Units is kind of excavating parts of the Roman city of Pompeii when they find, seemingly, the TARDIS, and it's taken away. In 79 AD, the Doctor and Mel end up arriving in Pompeii and pretty much have to try and find a way to get out of there alive. But it's not quite as easy as they first thought. I mean, the Doctor is a bit hesitant about the whole thing because he knows that Unit managed to find his TARDIS in 1980 here in Pompeii, and so he believes that they have to just let time happen. They're not going to get back to the TARDIS, and he and Mel are presumably going to die in the volcanic eruption. While in Pompeii, they end up encountering several characters, including the mysterious Triad, a religious movement led by Eumakia, who's a priestess, voiced by Lisa Hollander. There's also a man named Papirius Celsinus, who's a member of the Municipal Council, voiced by Andy Coleman. There's an innkeeper named Valeria Hedon, voiced by Nikki Goldie. A servant of Eumakia named Tiburnus, voiced by Robert Kirbishley, and a centurion, or rather angry centurion, named Murinus, voiced by Stephen Wickham. One who takes quite a disliking to the Doctor after the Doctor seemingly insults him while playing dice in the local tavern. But one of the things that I do think makes this story a good one is there's no alien threat to fight. There's no kind of deeper mystery. It's just the Doctor and his companion fighting against history. Now, it seems that for a while, Doctor Who seemed to have a mild fascination with Pompeii. I mean, there's this story, which is from 2000. There's an unmade story for the 9th Doctor that was supposed to debut in 2005. The story, which has been titled online just Pompeii, was due to show Billy Piper's Rose Tyler feeling a little bit left out and thrown aside once Captain Jack Harkness joins the team. However, during a trip to Pompeii, Jack would end up discovering that the 9th Doctor had meddled in Rose's past in an attempt to create the perfect companion. Now, when I first heard about this story, I actually thought it sounded quite interesting. I feel it's a pity this never got made. This could have been very good. But then when I looked online and saw other people talking about this story, and they said, yeah, the Doctor is effectively grooming his companion, I was just like, yeah, probably best thing that this never got made. It was replaced by Boomtown, which I admit isn't one of my favourites, but given how this story could have gone, probably best. But, of course, the other big story involving Pompeii with Doctor Who is The Fires of Pompeii from 2008. And I do like that there's a distinct difference here. While Donna in The Fires of Pompeii she's determined to save as many people as she can, whereas the Doctor tries to tell her, no, we can't do that. Mel seems to understand with this story that this is just one of those historical events that has to happen. I mean, while she is not necessarily thrilled about the effect of leaving so many people to their death from Vesuvius, she understands pretty much that this is one of those things that just kind of has to happen. But then again, she doesn't necessarily want to die, and she is looking for ways out of it, trying to find ways to recover the TARDIS when it gets lost. Whereas the Doctor is, while he seems to think that this is just where he has to fall, even he, after a while, feels that, yeah, I mean, I don't want to die here, and we're going to figure out a way out of this. And when he's in a big battle against Murinus, I think it's a pretty tense atmosphere. As I said, overall, I don't know if this is one of the best stories, but I do like how it combines a Doctor companion pairing that I hadn't yet listened to in Big Finish. It's nice to hear Boddy Langford and Sylvester McCoy work off each other once again. And I do actually think that if you take aliens or robots or any kind of that sci-fi stuff out of the equation, having the Doctor and his companion just trying to survive a historical event, that can be enough. So yeah, listen to The Fires of Vulcan. Give me your thoughts down below. I'd say it's a pretty good one. Anyway, until next time, see ya.